All right, welcome back. Certified Basketball TV and GBA TV. Honored to bring you. It's the Mason Lady Comets in the white uniforms, green trim, against the Cincy Lady Tigers. Yelling. 3-ball good. Natalie Yelling gets us off and rolling. And it's 3-0, and here's a turnover. Lilienthal takes it to the basket. Her shot's no good. Rebound secured by Kay Camarino. Camarino down the lane. Shot partially blocked. We'll get you the starters here when we get a chance. Jumper there by Yost, no good. Yost, 3-ball, no good. Tigers look to push. And there's a little contact, and going to the free throw line will be Yelling. So Yelling's first free throw is up and no good. Second free throw is good. So Yelling with 4 early points. And here come the Comets. Yost, her shot inside is short. Yelling has it. Bounce pass to Lilienthal. Layup good. Just like that, 6-0 out of the gate are the Tigers. And there's a turnover for the Comets. And we'll look at the Comets in white, their starting lineup. Number 4 is Kay Camarino. 5 is Riley Yost. 12 is Mad Clark. 14, Lainey Zerker. And 31, Gabby Avitado. We'll get you the starters here for the Tigers. Next dead ball. And taking it strong in and drawing contact will be Clark. As Clark will go to the free throw line. And for the Lady Tigers, this is a 7th grade team. And a good one at that. That's first free throw's up and no good. Natalie Yelling is 23. Zaire Steele is number 2. Number 34, Hannah Lilienthal. Second free throw, no good. 1 will be Kaya Peterson. 5, Elena Cunningham. 14, Sophia Sullivan. So there's your Tigers. The Tigers with 6 players today. And I think I gave you all 6, but only 5 of them are out there right now. Camarino's pass leads to a Zerker jumper, no good. And here come the Tigers looking to push. Off the Peterson rebound. Lilienthal takes it down the lane. And she will draw contact and go to the line. Lilienthal was looking to pull the 3 and on the closeout. Took it off the bounce. And will get awarded for 2 free throws. First free throw by Hannah is up and good. So she has 3 points. Tigers, it's imperative. They've got the early 7-0 lead that they stay out of foul trouble with only 6 players. Avitado running down the rebound there. She'll give it to Camarino. 3-ball short by Clark. Bodies on the floor. Fumble. And there's a tie-up. That's getting a little harassment from one of the officials. Speaking of the officials, Jordan Williams and Doug Force. Lilienthal working now, gets 2-3 zone by the Hornets. 3-ball by Yelling, no good. Rebounds ran down by Steele. So after the foul, Tigers will take it in the corner. Yelling, 3-ball, bingo! Natalie Yelling with 2 threes, and just like that, the Tigers have raced out to a 10-0 lead, 10-20 left to go here in the first half. Tigers zone defense very active, but they're going to draw a foul. They're going to call it on Steele. So Comets ball. Out of bounds. The Comets from Mason. Long jumper there by Yost, no good. Jumper there by Clark, no good. And now the Tigers, they have a run out. Lilienthal, can she gather it? Kicks it back out to Yelling. Nice closeout there by Camarino. Sullivan jumper, no good. Lilienthal backside rebound, stick back, good. Lilienthal with 5. Yelling with 7. Nine and a half minutes left. Mason having a hard time getting a good look in this against this zone, but Riley Yost knocks the lid off the basket there with the deep 3. Lilienthal, crossover off the glass, no good. Steele battling for the rebound, but she is going to be called over the back of Kaler. Approaching the 9-minute mark here in the first half. Oh, I said Yost hit a 3. They said her toes were on the line. So we'll retract that and give her a 2. Timeout on the floor. 8:52 left. Here in the first half, Tigers out to the early 12-2 lead. We'll step aside and be back after this timeout. You're watching us on Certified Basketball TV as well as GBA TV. Out of the timeout here at RG Basketball Academy, home of the 2019 Pre-Exposure Classic. Mason and Cincy doing battle. The Lady Tigers from Cincinnati in the orange uniforms. The Lady Comets from Mason in the white uniforms. Nice hands there by Camarino, but possession stays with the Tigers. Still down the lane, and she will draw hoop and horn. So going to the free throw line for the first time will be Zaire Steele. Steele's first free throw is up and back rims it, no good. Tigers scored the first 12 points of the game and lead 12-2. Wow, nice rebound there, I believe, by Cunningham, but her shot unable to go down. A very active defense by the Tigers. Lilienthal with the steal. 2 steal. The ball goes out of bounds. Turnover, give it back to Mason. Mal Clark with the basketball. Camarino. Her pass is tipped and stolen. And Sullivan will be fouled by Camarino. So possession will stay with the Tigers. 7:46 left. This is game 4. With 3 more to go here on Certified Basketball TV as well as GBA TV. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Oh, way downtown, yelling again, 3 threes. Get the umbrellas out. It is raining threes here at RG Basketball Academy. 15-2 Tigers. Jumper from the elbow is good. Laney Zerker knocking that down for the Comets. They needed that. 6:55. Clock running here, first half. Yelling. Floater off the glass, no good, but she'll go to the line for 2. I believe they're going to get Kaler with the foul for the Comets, and they do. Well, that's Cammie's first foul. Yelling. Free throw up and no good. Yelling already in double figures with 10 points. 3 threes. Second free throw is good. So Mason looking to penetrate the zone, which keeps getting extended out by the pressure. And another turnover. Runner by Steele is good. And the Tigers, this 1-2-2 extended trap being defense has given the Comets a lot of trouble. But good offensive board work here by the Comets, by the jumper there by Mal Clark, unable to fall. Or excuse me, Mad Clark. Mal is number 3. Mad Clark is number 12. And it's going to be Mad to toss her in. Ball's tipped away, but retrieved by Zerker. Runner by Mal Clark, no good. And here's a long outlet pass to Lilienthal. She'll take it strong. Off the glass, no good. Yelling stick back is no good, but she'll go to the line for her 3rd trip here in the first half. 18-4 Tigers, 5:39 left. Remember, you play 2 14-minute halves. Yelling's free throw no good. And Yelling is 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Second free throw, no good as well. The rebound ran down by Clark. Mad gives it to Mel. Pass inside, knocked away. And Cunningham, who forced a turnover there, is limping a little bit. We got to keep an eye on that. Remember, the Tigers, they're up 14, but they only have 6 players. So they can't afford foul trouble or an injury. Lilienthal to the basket, layup good, and she was fouled. Lilienthal with the floater with the left hand. So Lilienthal to the line. And she converts the old-fashioned three-point play. Lilienthal shooting that left-handed runner. I don't think I could shoot it that well, and I'm left-handed. Here's a run out, Yelling, left-handed layup, good. And it's all Tigers here. They've opened up a 19-point lead. Yost, deep three, no good. Rebound by Clark, unable to finish. Lilienthal layup, short. Steal, stick back up and in. Timeout, Mason. 4:24 left here in the first half. It's all Tigers as they're up by 21. We'll step aside and be right back. Welcome back to the 2019 Pre-Exposure Classic here on the beautiful campus of RG Basketball Academy. Here in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. And out of the timeout, Mason looking to cut into this 21-point lead. Remember, second half it becomes a running clock if it's a 20-point lead or more. Shot by Zerker is blocked. I tell you, very active zone defense. Yost, cut off baseline. And leads to a near turnover. But possession will stay with the Comets. 3:35 left here in the first half. Lilienthal and Yelling have led an offensive onslaught. It's a nice step through there. That's Mad Clark, and she'll go to the line for a couple of free throws. First free throw, no good. This is game 4 here on Certified Basketball TV, along with GBA TV tag teaming as well. This is game 4. We have 3 more to follow. We want to thank you for spending part of your Saturday afternoon with us. So 2-3 zone. Steal. Jumper. No good. Sullivan runs down the rebound to Yelling. Steal. In trouble. Finds Sullivan, unable to knock down a shot. Yost gets fouled on the on the rebound, excuse me. So possession goes back over to Mason. Comets working the ball around. Not able to get really any shots that are not contested. Nice step through there, but the shot by Zerker will not fall. Yelling coast to coast. Will pull it back out. So Sullivan, her pass stolen by Clark. Scoop shot up and good. Mad Clark with her first 2. 2:05 left here in the first half. Steal, jumper no good. Battle for the rebound, and it will go off the foot of Avitado. And possession will stay with the Lady Tigers. Lilienthal back in. She'll give Steele a breather. Jumper no good by Cunningham. Clark past the Yost. Her shot no good. Yelling, looking for Lilienthal. And you can see some fatigue starting to set in a little bit on the Lady Tigers. Remember, only 6 players. Lilienthal's jumper no good. Avitado and Cunningham battling for it. Yelling. Shot no good. Stick back up and in. That one was by Peterson. And that's her first 2. 1:05 left here in the first half. Here's the steal. Yelling. Racing out in front of the pack. Her shot. Good. Yelling with another deuce. She has 15. As Clark will get fouled. .49 seconds left. Timeout Tigers will take 1-2. 29-6. 49 seconds left. We'll be back to conclude this first half. Welcome back to the 2019 Pre-Exposure Classic. We want to remind you that the GBA College Exposure Classic is July 13th and 14th. It's the 6th annual one for freshman, JV, and varsity divisions. All courts will be in one location. It's a great event, nice facilities as well. And team information packets will be provided to all D2, D3 in a IA and JUCO college coaches in attendance for this event. Again, this is the 6th annual GBA Exposure Classic, July 13th and 14th. 1-1 attempt by Clark, no good. Rebound to the Tigers. Tigers having trouble in the backcourt, and Mason comes up with the steal. And going back to the free throw line will be Mad Clark. 35 seconds left. So the Tigers racking up some fouls here late in the first half. They just need to make sure they're being spread around. First free throw by Clark is good. Clark with 3. And make it 4 points as Clark goes 2 for 2. 29-8. Lead under 30 seconds left here in the first half. We'll see what the Tigers elect to do. Sullivan looking inside to Peterson, double teamed. As there's a foul on the floor. And I believe they're going to get Kaler with the foul. That'll be her second. It's a 1-1. And it'll send Peterson to the free throw line with 14 seconds left. First free throw is good. Second free throw by Peterson is no good, but Lilienthal, hoop and harm, count the basket. Lilienthal working on her third three-point play of the first half, and she has cashed in on all 3. 9 seconds left. It'll be a running clock to start the second half. Yelling, 2 seconds, 1, layup good at the buzzer. Natalie Yelling closes an impressive first half by the Tigers as they lead 35-8 at the half. Thanks for joining us here on Certified Basketball TV as well as GBA TV. And when we come back, we'll get you set for exciting second half action. Welcome back to RG Basketball Academy, home of the 2019 Pre-Exposure Classic. Well, we'll start the second half with the running clock between Mason and Cincy. Nice steal by Avitado, just unable to run down the ball in the backcourt. So that'll take away the steal. But great effort there by Gabby. So Mason extending to a 1-2-2 zone to start the second half. And looking to trap out of it. Yelling has the ball knocked away. Avitado comes up with it again. Clark, jumper, good. Matt Clark steps into that off the Avitado steal. And it's 35-10. Still, pass knocked away by Clark. Timeout, Tigers. We'll keep it here. We talked about the 2019 GBA College Exposure Tournament, July 13th and 14th. We'd also like to plug the Certified Basketball Tournament, July 23rd and 24th. That'll be in Cincinnati, Ohio. NCAA Certified Tournament, along with 100 plus college coaches in attendance. This tournament will be at 2 venues. So contact Certified Basketball today to get in before they sell out. So again, those dates, July 23rd and 24th. That is a Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're back. Yelling. Backside layup, good. Nice execution out of the timeout to beat the trap there. Just like the coach drew it up. Yost, deep three, no good. Yelling. Out with it and Lilienthal, deep three, no good. Rebound ran down by Clark. Mad will look to push it. Camarino back to Clark, and her pass knocked away by Steele. Yelling has it. Bounce pass, Lilienthal, layup good, and she's fouled. And this will be the 4th and 1 for Lilienthal. She has cashed in on her first 3. This could be like some kind of record. Nice pass by Yelling off the steal. Lilienthal unable to cash in on that free throw. That was the old song, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. There's a jumper by Zerker, no good. So the Tigers will walk it up. Steele. Trap. Pass to Lilienthal. Backside, good. Give Yelling another assist on the Lilienthal deuce. What an impressive performance. Yelling. Layup no good. Stick back is good. So Yelling and Lilienthal, this has been the most impressive 1-2 punch we have seen thus far at this tournament. Zerker with the deuce. 10.5 minutes left. Lilienthal stepped through, and she will be fouled. They're going to call the foul before the shot. Zerker gets called with the foul. Gracie Hicks will check in for the Lady Comets. Yelling. Oh, nice closeout there by Clark. 3 attempt in the corner by Still no good. Bodies on the floor. Both teams hustling. And possession will go over to the Comets. So the Tigers are going to pick up man-to-man. Zerker. Jumper baseline, no good. Securing the rebound was Peterson. And Peterson will be fouled. Kaya checking out Kaler. Kaler picks up the foul. So Comets back to the 2-3 zone. Deep three, good by guess who? Natalie Yelling. That is her 4th three-pointer. Clark looks to go baseline and will lose it out of bounds. 8.5 minutes left, clock running here in the second half. What an impressive performance we have seen by the Tigers as they're still. Hicks floater, or excuse me, Clark's floater no good. Hicks shot no good. And Cunningham will lose it out of bounds. Possession goes back to the Comets. Clark with the jumper, no good. Tell you, the Comets working the boards. Getting 3 shots on that possession, just unable to get anything to fall. Camarina will check back into the game for Mason. Seven minutes left in the game. Lilienthal on top of the three-point line. Ball knocked away, stolen by Clark. Camarino splits the double team. Clark is fouled, I believe, on the pass. They're going to call this foul on Steele. Clark jumper baseline, no good. Rebound ran down by Avitati. Well, the Tigers, they contest every pass, every dribble, every shot. And they're going to force a turnover as the ball goes in the backcourt. Comets have done a lot of nice things this game. They have just ran into a buzzsaw. Lilienthal comes out to get it. Cunningham, the steal. Ball go out of bounds and back to the Tigers. Yost will check in and give Clark a breather. Avitado with the steal. But on the tie-up, possession will go back to the Tigers. 4:45 left in the game. Jumper by Lilienthal, no good. Battle for the rebound. And the Comets come out with it. That's Zerker. Camerino passed to Yost. Her shot no good. Camerino has it. Jumper. Zerker no good. Lilienthal unable to corral that pass as it's stolen by Camerino. Camerino down the lane, layup good, and she was fouled. Kay Camerino with her first deuce. Did a nice job absorbing the contact there. Little hoop and harm. Camerino's free throw, nothing but nylon. So we're under 4 minutes left. Sullivan with the ball up top. As Yelling getting a well-deserved breather. As there's a tie-up. Natalie Yelling on the game. She has a total of 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 points for Natalie Yelling. And her partner in crime, Hannah Lilienthal, she has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 points. So Yelling and Lilienthal have combined for 39 points. Camerino splits. The floater will not fall. Yost put back no good. And Camerino with the steal. Step through and she'll be fouled. So Camerino will go back to the line for a pair. 2:20 left in this game. Coming up next, you may ask, who's next? Well, it's going to be Team Knockdown, and we got next. That will be high school division. So be sure to stick around on Certified Basketball TV as well as GBA TV for that game. Timeout on the floor. Camerino knocks down the free throw. And we'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to RG Basketball Academy, home of the 2019 Pre-Exposure Classic. We're finishing up Game 4. Game 4 and 3 more. We get to bring you here on Certified Basketball TV, as well as GBA TV. And again, thanks for joining us. Avitado looking. Jumper by Avitado, no good. Steele has it for the Tigers. Peterson down the lane, her runner no good. Cunningham battling for the rebound, along with Hicks. So Lilienthal will trigger it in as we're under 1.5 minutes left. Jumper by Sullivan, no good. Rebound to Cunningham. Lilienthal, rainbow jumper, no good. And we have exactly 1 minute left in this game. It's been all Tigers. Pass to Avitado. Yost, jumper, good. Nice shot there by Riley Yost. That's her second basket. 30 seconds. Lilienthal's pass will go out of bounds. 15 seconds. Yost, deep three, no good. Lilienthal secures the rebound. And that will end the game. Your final score, Cincy Lady Tigers 46. Mason Lady Comets 16. Thanks for joining us here on Certified Basketball TV, as well as GBA TV. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll get you set for Game 5 on the day.